what is up? It is Dr. Burgandi Collins, and I am on my way to my office for one of the very last times because I have officially closed my practice. The last day I saw patients was on Monday. Today is Friday, and I'm going to do some last minute cleaning up, getting rid of some items, and just saying goodbye to the space and getting ready to officially start the next chapter of my career. Join me. Okay, this is what the suite is looking like. This is what is left of Fully Adjusted Chiropractic. Tables are gone. Therapy equipment is gone. Nasty water stain. I'm not even sure how that happened. And this is what's left of my office. No desk. Only thing left is the table. The table will be gone tomorrow morning. Just a few things to get rid of. And it is the end of an era. And I am so excited. Hi, friends. Yes, it is giving the last day of school here at Fully Adjusted Chiropractic. I am feeling so good. It is my last day, and patients have been asking me, and people have been asking me, am I sad? Is it bittersweet? No, actually, it feels really good. I feel very, very much, I feel free. I feel like there's been like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I'm no longer a boss babe. I am back into the clock in, clock out lifestyle, and I'm very much excited for it. Pretty much everything is out of this suite. The only thing left here is my adjusting table, which I'm actually using to have my tripod on. And it's actually like a little bidding war going on for my table. So that makes me really happy too. I know I'm actually in a good energy because just things are just falling into place perfectly for me. Okay. There is one thing is the big desk. I'm just gonna leave that in the suite. I'm gonna take it out. It's just gonna be here for the next tenant. So it is what it is. Now I've had patients ask me, again, do I feel sad? Whatever. No, I feel great. So if you're watching this video and you are a former patient of mine, if you want to follow me to my next location, leave a comment below. All my current patients were instructed to just send me email requesting if I didn't see them before I close up. And so they know where to find me. I have actually been emailing people, telling them where I am going to be. So I expect to see a lot of my patients at my new office. But I wanted to use this video as an opportunity to share some of the things I have learned while being an entrepreneur running my own solo chiropractic practice. Now, I've had my practice for 5 years now. It's 5 years, August the 2nd. So I've been in it. I've done it, and I'm moving on, and I'm very happily moving on. One of the biggest things I would say about running your own practice is don't believe everything you see on social media and the internet. You do need good credit. If you do not have money, if you don't have a lot of money saved up to open and operate your practice or your business for at least 6 months, in my opinion, you need to be able to run your business or your practice for 6 months without any income. And there are lots of reasons for that. If you have a doctor's office and you take your insurance, you need to be able to go without getting paid full rate for a substantial amount of time to still pay for payroll and everything that needs to be taken care of. I will also say, again, don't listen to some of these influencers you see on social media say, oh yeah, all you need is the EIN number. You can go to the bank and the bank is just going to give you whatever you want because you don't have to use your social. Even if you have bad credit, you better get good credit or lots of credit by using the EIN number. That is BS. I don't know what kind of shenanigans those folks are playing, but that ain't the deal, okay? So my biggest thing is do not try to run a practice or a business as a bootstrapper, i.e. don't use your own money, which is exactly what I did. Because the credit wasn't there, and I pretty much used a lot of my retirement. Actually, well, I don't get too much into it, but all of my savings pretty much, and yeah, a lot, yeah. I dug myself into a little hole with this place, and what's cool because now with my new income, I'm able to dig myself out. Actually, not in a hole per se, but I was getting, it's a little shallow. Things are getting a little bit shallow. So now I'm like starting to like, okay, my new income, I see the lights right there. Hey, light, what's good? Abundance, let's get it. So bootstrapping sucks. Only open up a practice or a business if you have again cash money or investments that will last you for 6 months. Okay, because things come up. Also, I didn't realize how expensive payroll was. It costs so much money to run payroll. So when I thought about payroll having employees, I didn't think about the cost of actually running the payroll. I use QuickBooks. Um, I was only think about the fact, how much I was paying these people per hour, and that was payroll. No, payroll is not just that. You have to pay for payroll. Okay. Also taxes. I didn't realize that in Fairfax County, Virginia, that you have to pay taxes on the equipment and the furniture that you've already purchased and paid taxes on every single year. I know that every single year, the county of Fairfax would send me a bill to basically ask me, what do I have in my office? How much should I pay for it? And it would deduct a certain percentage, and that was my taxes. So not only am I paying state and federal taxes on this place, I'm also paying taxes in the county just for my equipment plus on my sales, my revenue. Yeah. So taxes is crazy. I didn't really realize that. I wish I had actually. I don't want to say this. It's not like if I known this stuff, I would have taken a different path. At the point in my life when I opened up this practice, I felt like it was my only option. I had to create a job for myself, and that's what I did. So I didn't really create a business per se initially. I thought I was, but I really just created a job for myself, and there's a difference. Okay, so that's the lesson that I learned. You used to have to be prepared financially for it, okay? Because the business eats first. All right, so the business got paid so many times, employees got paid so many times, and I did not get paid. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going to a place where it doesn't matter how many patients walk in there. It doesn't matter about the economy. It doesn't matter anything because I'm still going to get my paycheck. So I'm looking forward to that. The other thing I learned in running my practice was that on my business that it's not as hard. Um, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be harder, but it was really easy. Honestly, every day I felt like I was in here playing. I felt like I was playing doctor. I felt like I was playing boss or manager or business owner. It just felt like fun. I honestly felt like I was playing. So that was a wonderful thing that I learned that it doesn't have to be hard to run a practice. It could be or a business per se. It could be fun because I grew up playing, playing teacher or playing doctor or playing newscaster, playing these professions. And so actually jobs kind of feel like I'm playing a role. I'm an actor playing a role, and that's what it feels like when I'm in here. I feel like I'm playing a role of like the highest version of myself, just having a blast and treating people and helping people feel better and making money on top of it. This is the best profession that I could ever be a part of. I really really love being a chiropractor. It's super dope. What else have I learned? What the lessons have I learned about having my own practice? Number one, be financially prepared for it. Number two, play, have fun. Allow it to be fun because it's really not that hard. Um, number three, you need to have systems if you want to be successful. If you don't have systems, that means you cannot walk away from the business. And because then it solely relies on you being there. So again, I didn't really create a business. I created a job for myself, which at the time is nice if I want money, but it's not ideal if I want the freedom of being an entrepreneur. Okay. Number four, what is something that I learned about or a lesson that I learned about having my own practice? I don't know. I guess I'm capable. I did it. It's over now, but I'm leaving on my own terms. So nobody's kicking me out or forcing me out, or I'm not bankrupt, So that's a good thing, right? I guess that's a win. But other than that, the major lessons I guess I've learned are just people lessons with people. I care about my patients. I care about people more than I thought I did. I really want people to feel good and have a good quality of life. And I'm really happy that I was able to be a part of thousands of people's lives. I have personally I made an impact. I'm not really patting myself on the shoulder, but I can, I guess, if I wanted to. But I don't really care about that, to be honest. But I have really been a part of people's lives. I've seen people date in the practice, get engaged, get married, have babies, get divorced, get new jobs, become business owners themselves, move away to bigger, better opportunities, or just have major life changes. So, other like major life changes, 'cause those, of course, are major life changes. But I've seen patients have 2 kids at this point. It's been so amazing to just be a part of people's lives and being a part, of their extended, friends and family. So I feel completely blessed. I feel completely happy. I feel completely satisfied. I feel that I have done everything that I was supposed to do or everything that I wanted to do when I opened up this place. So listen, big shouts out to everybody who was a patient, who allowed me to be able to fulfill my dreams. Big shout outs to my very first patient, which was my Aunt Katrina and my friend Rick. I can't recall who was first, but between the two of them, they were my first patients. And I will not forget, I actually started my practice. And somebody, I no longer talk to her, but I share her massage therapy space. I started there, and then that kind of went to hell because women, we don't know how to be friends and treat each other nice sometimes. We just, I guess, hormones get the best of us. So I was no longer there. I was actually seeing people in it was like a yoga room, exercise room of a place where I was living, like down, like kind of like an office space that was in the place where I was living. And I was actually seeing patients there for like a little while. So big shouts out to people who actually came to that little space to see me there as I was transitioning to getting this space here. So God has been good. The universe has been good. Source, whoever y'all want to call God, it's been good to me. And I'm so happy and I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. And thank you to everybody who's been watching the YouTube channel, Chiropractor in Real Life, Dr. Burgandi in Real Life. I appreciate it. This is just the start of my next chapter, and I thank you for watching. And if you have any questions or any comments to say, please leave them below. All I wanted to do in my time here was to provide light, love, good heartedness, good times, good vibes, and I hope I have been able to do that with my little business, the little business I could. It did, and now it's done, and we get into more money opportunities. So on to bigger and better things. And I will keep you updated in the next video because there's still more for me to share. So I see you all on YouTube soon. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye.